Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. I am downstairs in my kitchen, a different view than you've seen before. Hopefully everyone is quiet enough for me to get through this video. Just looking at my dog right now. Oh, I think he might be laying down. Okay, so that's good. All right. Yeah, so what did I do this week? Nothing too exciting. Second week of school went well for my son, so that's good. Today, just did a lot of running around. Yesterday we went to Cloverby, which is the farm we go to a lot. So that was nice. But it was a fairly warm weekend here this weekend. Yeah, so nothing too exciting here at all. Yeah, thank you to all my subscribers. I think I got a few new ones, so welcome. And I hope that you will enjoy what you see. Yeah, so let's start off with a little bit of haul that I got. So I got a couple more needle minders from Lovely Stitches on Etsy. Oops. So that cat one looks like my cat Arlo, and that cute little reindeer. So I like those. And so she's in the Netherlands, so I also kept the stamp on the envelope. I don't know, I think I might try to get my son maybe into stamp collecting maybe a little bit to see if he might be interested. Again, he's only 5, so. But I tried to show him, but he didn't seem to care. But yeah, so then I also got my order in from Fat Quarter Shop, which included the 2020 Christmas Ornament Edition from Just Cross Stitch magazine. Who was I watching last night? Maybe Two Martini Stitcher, I can't remember. But whoever I was watching last night had mentioned that she thought it wasn't as good as last year, and I would agree. I don't think it's quite as good as last year, but still a few cute ones in there to stitch for sure. I also got my floss pack for Buzz of Bees. This is all the flosses that we need for that pattern. So I do have some fabric. It is I want to say like a 16 count Ada. It was like a aqua color, and it was a piece that I got from Goodwill, but I think because it was folded so much it was like discolored in the crease. So last time I was doing some tea dyeing, I'd thrown it in the pot with that. So I think I'm going to use that one for Buzz of the Bees. That's the plan for that. And then also I just picked up some more of the 18 count Ada in the petite point. Yeah, so that's it for haul, except I did also order, I don't have the PDF printed out because my laptop was sent away to get fixed. It is on its way back, so hopefully next week I will have my laptop back. But I did purchase PDF from Modern Folk Embroidery. I want to say it's called the Zimmerman Covulet, and that is actually based off of a piece from Ellen from Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour, her family. I don't know, I want to say it was like 1837 that it was stitched, this coverlet that she has. I could be wrong though. But if you check out her Instagram page, it kind of talks about it. And yeah, so it was based off of that, and some of the proceeds, there's a percentage of the proceeds of the sale of the chart go to a not-for-profit charity in Toronto. And again, I don't have it all in front of me, so I don't know all the details. Oh, when we have a visitor. Hi, Arlo. Say hi. So this is Arlo. He's now 6 months and getting into lots of trouble. Yeah, so I did purchase that. But yeah, definitely check it out because it does go to a good cause, for sure. I was tempted to jump on the Hello Dear bandwagon with Caterpillar cross stitch, but I didn't. So yeah, that's not a firm no, but I haven't. So yeah. So that is all for haul for sure. So what did I stitch on? I didn't stitch on, I don't feel like I stitched on very much. Some of it was for Enchanted Stitches and School of Magical Stitches. I just don't know which for which. I don't have my, it would have made sense if I brought my planner with me, but I didn't. So the one piece I worked on was a Raven's Reply that I started last year from Luminous Fiber Arts. So I really like this one. And one of the prompts was the stitch in black. Yes, or something of, like that reminds you of darkness. So I stitched in black. So I got all of this down here and this border around the outside. So that got a lot done on that. And this is on a 22 count Ada. So that's that one. And then I also worked a lot on the birth record. And when I say a lot, well, I started that pink number there. But there's a good amount of stitches in there. So I worked on that. I do need to get more of the purple. When I first started, I was just on it. I was just working on what I had from Stash because of COVID. So, and then I also worked on the train from the Santa Rides chart from the Prairie Schooler. So this one up here. And I've just been working on the gray. So the only part I had done was basically the box. So I've done everything outside of the box. And that one. And then yesterday I made some good progress on my endurance chart made. Let's see, do I have a cover photo easily accessible? Yep. So this way. So basically working on that snail, I think, is mainly what we've been working on. So you can see all the different browns in that snail. And so I have started parking since using Pattern Keeper. And that needle minder is from Lovely Stitches as well on Etsy. So that's, I probably put in, I want to say over 400 stitches on that yesterday. So happy with that. Hear my dog chewing on something. I hope it's just his chew. Okay, so that's all I stitched on. I did today make a few needle minders, and they will be going into my Etsy shop probably Wednesday. I should be able to talk my husband to taking some pictures of it. Now this one I made out of my cat's tag. Oops, where am I going? Here we go. My cat's tag. Oreo had passed away there in June. And so that one is for me. But then these are just some buttons that I had picked up at different places. These two I picked up when we were away at the beach. So from like a little antique shop. So Joy. And then Canada. considering we're not that patriotic here in Canada, apparently there's a lot of Canadian pins around. And then this is just from a thrift store, like just down the road from my house, so another Canada one. And then this is from a set of earrings. Little kitty. I'm going to keep the other one because the other one had a slight imperfection when we were taking off the back and sanding down the back to get the magnet on. So yeah, so I'll be putting those into my Etsy shop shortly. And as far as plans go, I did put in an order, I think I mentioned last week, for the Autumn Alphabet Stitch Along that's happening in the Stitching 911 Facebook page. So hopefully that will come in soon. I did do all the called for, so we'll see what the threads look like, because I know there's been a lot of talk about that. And then I did briefly look at what School of Magical Stitches have for next week. And then I did also start to plan for my October acrostic. So I bought the planner from Jen Lee. So I do have the acrostics early. So that's why I'm not showing it, because she hasn't put them out on her Facebook page yet for October. But just started planning for that. But yeah, so September is almost done. And then we'll be into October. And not sure what Halloween is obviously going to look like this year. So I find it kind of a little bit hard to plan for that, and just keep talking to my son about not to get his hopes up and things like that. So, but we should probably get him a costume at least. So I guess we'll see. Our cases have increased slightly, a good amount, mainly because we are a university town, so a lot of cases are coming from the university. And but this weekend was called FOCO, which is, it used to be homecoming, but then they moved homecoming because it was too much partying going on. So they moved homecoming to colder weather, but people still celebrate this weekend anyway. But they did very well, and there wasn't any major parties, so that's good. But our cases are still, like double digits each day, it seems. So that's a little worrisome. So the province has kind of cut back on social gatherings again, slightly, and restricted like alcohol sales into, like, I think that bars and restaurants have to be closed at midnight now, and things like that, which I didn't even know bars were open. So so that's good that those restrictions are being put in place. We've been told that Thanksgiving is pretty much canceled, so no large gatherings for Thanksgiving, but if everything goes well, we may have a shot at Christmas, is what our Prime Minister is saying. So again, our Thanksgiving is a little bit earlier than the American Thanksgiving, but still, hopefully everyone can heed to the restrictions. And I want schools to remain open. These last 2 weeks have gone well, and I just don't want things to get out of hand, that everything gets shut down again, because I don't know how we're going to cope with that if that happens. So hopefully we can turn this little spike around and move in the right direction. So didn't mean to leave on a Debbie Downer note, but it is what it is, and it is the new normal, right? So yeah, so I hope everyone is doing well, being safe, and yeah, I'll talk to you next week.